right, doing some more grinding. I finished up Bard and Cleric. They are both now level 50. And as discussed on yesterday's stream, I think this is going to be my layout. What I'm going to stick with for high-end until I could get like the main quest done and the capstone weapons and all this other shit. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Now I did just notice, but I didn't realize it, that the weapon wearing, I just changed out my weapon and it weighs more. So now my weight is above 35. So that sucks. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get that down. Huh. Well, whatever. Another quiet night in Discord playing by myself. I don't know where my other people are. It says they're on. They're in a different Discord. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, change my UI again a little bit. They have one chat window now because I couldn't get, it was weird, I couldn't get the things to sit right, the chat, which chat I was talking in, and every time I would hit enter it would go to the last one instead of the one it should have went. My 10-second, 15-second hiccup I get every time I log in for whatever reason. Oh no, we went by Blackborough. We gotta go through Blackborough. So I did D1 and D0, D1 and D2 of Nagaton. Now we're going to do Fox. Oh, and then we'll attempt Inrook. I don't think that's gonna happen. Really don't think it's gonna happen. See. I also found out that this build relies on strength, wisdom, charisma, and any melee requires dexterity. So I was able to pack on a bunch of bard stuff that had charisma and wisdom, you know. We are in Everfrost. Now we got to go over to the keep. Okay. One map shows that it's the way to go, and the other map says it's a dead end. I did have to change my main hand, lowered my damage by a very small amount, but I was able to put hell's the name of that exaltation? Life fight. And just a heal proc, essentially. It also deals damage. I also did a little bit of D4. I found a group and did some for hate farming. Why did I turn around? Specifically for moats, which is probably what I'll do later. And because of those, I was able to get my EPS spells up to level 6. So EPS spells are now level 6. Which means I could cast 4 of them without them actually get down to like the last second or two, and then they re-up, so they're always up. It's fantastic. Get the box, I have to remove where the frost one is. I'm gonna put, because you can only do 4. I'm gonna put the fire one. Now, if I remember correctly, you do. I think the last time I went to Vox actually gave me a little trouble. Oh. Permafrost Keep. It is Permafrost Keeps. Okay. All right. Right. Little paladin, bard, monk, quick buffs. Great solo. So my songs that I use for raiding is different than what I use for grinding, which is different than the songs for group farming, like for moats. All right, so we're gonna dump that. Up chance. That one. That one. Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! Alright, difficulty. So, there we go. Okay, great, great. Here we go. Alright, wish me luck! I should find out on how do I get to play in the sky.
We left Norrath behind.
Apparently it's out of East Freeport.
With the wind in our lungs.
East Freeport hates me because I killed Sir Lucan Delaire.
And the old sky hung
Because I was collecting the items that you needed for the paladin quest.
Ancient doors on the ledge, open for me and you. Higher than fear, higher than sleep. Every step above the clouds, we rise, we
Excuse me. Nice, you got real potential. Oh, look, a bot. And I'm sure you made the account within the last couple of days, too. Where you going? My attack speed, it is 185. Yeah. It just sucks that I go through my endurance so fast. So I use Spellblade. The premise of using Spellblade is spam heals most of the time. I should load up. I'm gonna load up EQ Buddy, see what my DPS with this build is. I don't think it's gonna be a lot, but it'll be something. All right, what do we got? In balanced stance, Spellblade, we're sitting at about 160. Cow. You hear me?
Yo,
What's up?
not much. What are you up to?
I'm doing the I did Nagy earlier. I'm doing Vox 0, 1, and 2. Then I'm
What
gonna go do.
difficulty you running?
What's that?
What difficulty are you running?
Oh, right this second, 0, and then I'll do 1, and then I'll do 2.
You know you get your daily D3 and D4s, right?
I do now.
Just because we did the weekly doesn't mean you don't get the daily.
No, I think you told me that too.
Probably.
Knowing me more than one occasion.
Probably.
I guess I'll go back and see if I can handle D3 and D4 by myself.
I haven't even done them today. I just,
You've been on a lot today. I keep checking Discord and it says you're on. What have you been doing?
leveling my paladin monk shaman. I'm a 21.
I'm not sure what I want to do next, but I know it's going to include SK, Shaman. Ethereal cleansing going. Go. This is gonna be tough. This is why it was tough last time. Alright. Good luck. Come on, proc. Proc. Proc faster. Here we go. Okay. I can't let my endurance get that low so my procs could continue. Because of 40% of the spell's mana cost is paid as mana and 20% is paid endurance. I need to keep my endurance up. Alright, Leon Hands is back up, and so is Mend. We're just going to use Mend. Oh, I got a minute and a half cooldown. and go back into offensive stance. I'm sitting at about 300 DPS right now. Oh, excuse me. Fluctuating to all health. About 255. 260. Doing this one, see how much goes up. Did she disarm me? Oh, that's the wrong stance. Oh, oh. I'm going to attempt solo D3 of Nagafin.
Say again.
I'm going to go attempt D3 solo of Nagafin, but I don't have high hopes.
You should be able to do it.
How do you get to the plane of sky? You have to go through Freeport?
It's in the water in Freeport at the docks. There's a little island.
Not fond of having to go or after killing their king or whatever.
Captain of the guard.
Well, in the lore, that guy Lucan Dallaire is like their leader, and he becomes the overseer of Freeport by the second game. Completely forgot that you could do solo D3 and 4.
I mean, you shouldn't take a lot of damage, though. Still haven't seen Death, have you?
Nope. I told you, he's done. We're not gonna see him again.
5 days, man. I ain't seen him.
Blue glass on the road. Your name in the rain. Taillights fade slow
Hey.
through the window pane. Hold me in the glow. Empty station signs sleeping in the dark. Your breath on my skin like a tiny spark. Hold me in the glow. Let the night unwind. A silver line across my mind.
So, like I said in Discord, I've figured out what my trios that I'm going to stick with for you know, doing all the quests and everything. It's going to be these three: Paladin, Bard, Monk. And I got to tell you, dude, you have no problems healing between Mend, Fell Sword, and Lay on Hands.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically you can be the enchanter as well and do just as well, but the enchanter doesn't have chloroplast, and if that's the only thing that would make it better.
Never let go.
I'm pretty sure I'm saving up for healing room. And then after that, oh man, after that it's gonna be tough. Thinking about taking purified body because, yeah, it's only a half hour, but it might be worth it. If I'm gonna be a hate.
I'm over here fighting fucking fly. I aggroed 10 fucking mobs, fucking 10 plus levels higher than me. 10 to 14 levels higher than me. Got 3 left to kill.
luck.
Ain't no luck to it, man. We just gotta do it.
EverQuest in general, or
I'll reset.
this particular variant? So EverQuest 1 I played for like 3 years when it
Mesmerization and
launched.
fucking
So
keep
like
on
98,
powering
99, 2000. I stopped playing it. Then I went to EverQuest 2 when that launched, played that one for like 3 years. And then bounced around from MMO to MMO. Went back to EverQuest 2 when they announced the Origins
I've made
server.
almost 1,000 platinum back, so you know, working that debt
Oh, thank
off.
you. Much appreciate you. So I joined the Origin server at EverQuest 2, and I found out about this variant of EverQuest 1 probably a week before it was able to be pre-ordered. So I've been playing this variant of EverQuest 1 since launch, which has only been a couple of weeks. Did I get stunned? Oh, I got rooted. Not good at. There are people that are way more good at this game. Thank you. I appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. It's very nice of you. Push me over that 100 mark. I just got my 100 subscriber, Cal. On the YouTube.
Hell yeah, dude. Congrats, man.
It's pretty good. You know, you learn as you go. The problem with the older MMOs is there's no like buttons. You have to make your own button. In order to do that, you have to know all the commands. And you don't know the commands because the game really doesn't tell you what the commands are. You kind of have to find them or have people tell you. I am also live on Twitch. I triple stream. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. YouTube is a lot more recent though. It's a good game. I enjoy it. It's probably going to be my main game for a little while. Usually I play a couple different games at a time. Mondays and Thursdays I'll play like tactical D&D-ish type games with a couple of friends. Then once a week I'll usually play like a horror game. The only issue is I've been too into this game to play the other ones. It's a good game, and it's cheap. It's only $20. I mean, yes, there's a $10 a month subscription fee, but you get the first month for free. So technically, the game's only $10. It's if you're a fan of the original nostalgic old school gameplay, it's fun because you don't have to spend 4 or 5 hours looking for a group. The game is very much designed to be solo friendly. Thank God for those procs. I totally did not mean to hit that button. Well, if King Tranix is this tough, I'm going to have a real problem with Nagy when I get to him. Going to be a problem. I think Whoa, that was lucky.
What's up?
I'm having problems with King Tranix.
Yeah.
Go back into DPS mode. So you know what I saw today, Cal? Saw a Paladin Shadow Knight Berserker. And it was working.
Yeah. Yeah, you just put on fucking life leech and your number one, I guess.
Still no goddamn crown. My DPS right now is sitting around 45-ish with smite. And the reason why I'm using smite right now is the only time you should use smite is you need to replenish your lay on hand. Trying to figure out what's next, so I'm taking as much healing as I can get, so I'm taking that one next. Oh, looks like after I do this one, I'm going to be doing that one. Especially with this setup, you want as much healing as you can get when you're by yourself. I don't think anybody would be able to do 4. All right.
Three hearts, one flame, and 1,000 scares. Pain of fear take hold.
Okay.
Fear let go. Chasm through is near, and we move like gold. Pain of fear so cold. Pain of fear unknown. Faceless
I feel your pain now, though, Cal, on the fucking endurance ordeal.
Sorry, say again.
I said I feel your pain about the endurance now that I started playing with combinations that use endurance. The rough.
Can't be, yeah.
Does this mean I'm gonna have to take Nagafin with 3 fucking giants and the wizard? I don't think I'm even gonna handle the D3, dude. With the well, I'm right before the fight and I'm looking and there's 2 fire giants, the Magus, and Nagafin. It's not just Nagafin by himself.
Yeah.
A little different. Oh, wait, maybe not. I forgot about these 2 giants. Hold on. So, it's just gonna be Magus and Nagafin. Nope, Nagafin came, Magus came out. Okay, this might be doable.
It's not hard solo.
You're a lot higher geared than me.
Not really.
So my thing is I hit mend when I hit 50%. And then I let it go to like 15, 20% and I hit lay on hands. Whoa! Poison the shit. This is a long fight. I'm only gonna imagine how much Megathing is gonna be. And if it's as long as this guy, I ain't going to D4. Okay.
Now the street below feels far away. My body fades like the end of day. Only your light in the open blue. If I disappear, I'm coming back to you.
Go.
Neon ghosts run dancing in the cold. Dance through the night. I hear your
Well, the procs are going off at a nice amount of time, man. Got a really good mend there. Got the 30% for double it or whatever it is. We're gonna use laying hands early. Great, 65. Health is really starting to fluctuate. Another nice mend. Right, we're gonna relax a little bit and use the lay on hand next. Like right there. And there's 19 seconds. Get a couple more Spellblade procs, that'll be nice. There's one. Okay, final 10. Three. All right. Hierophant's Crook. That's what we got. Greater potential moat though. All right, do we want to attempt 4? Do we want to 4? I want to try and find a good monk weapon that's better than the brand. So this weapon, I'll monk and beast because of this, which is really good with this build. I don't think I want the harassment of standing here for 20 minutes trying to kill a D4 Nagafin by myself. You know what? Fuck it. Well, keep turning off that.
I drift through the blue, soft like a memory, held in my hands. Your name on the air, fading, returning.
I think I'm asking for punishment.
Over
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
slow turn, golden haze. I'm not gone. I'm just falling. I'm floating. I'm floating under the afterglow.
That's a long time for a basic fucking giant. Problem is, this has 5 dex and 5 strength, 11 cold and void, but focus can go in here, which will put me in the green. What I mean? Okay, the green. If I find something better that's lighter than this shit, put that on. Sad because I just spent I spent so much time hunting down this fucking bow just for this, and now I'm giving it up. My divine thing is on again. I want to know why that's keep disappearing. Let's go on. It says basically any dot overrides it. Gum. Guys, go on. All right. This. I take it off my bar. It's fucking worthless. Stay down, dude. Yes, I'm OCD. Extremely OCD. Yellow.
My footsteps, then erase them all again. I reach for any shoreline, any star to pull me through, but the black kept getting softer, and the dark kept pulling you.
Great. Man, that's gonna be a problem. They're all warriors. These Lord that did it. Yeah, Cal, this isn't gonna happen, dude. 9 on 4.
Too rough
Only
for you?
because, only because once they slow me, that's it. I'm screwed. I can't get slowed. And just the basic fucking mobs are slowing me. I am gonna go try HAROO though.
Oh yeah?
I try.
Hell yeah.
So tell me, how hard is the Plane of Sky?
I haven't been. I haven't been.
Well, that sounds like something that me and you need to go try, because it's obviously the rest of these fuckers aren't going to either get on to play with us or cave up already.
Yeah, I think Joe's got his foot halfway out the door too.
Right,
He said he was interested in that other version that's free to play, I guess.
Oh, Hero's Journey. That's what he was talking about. I think that's actually on Steam. Hero's Journey is on Steam. This does not look like the same Hero's Journey he's talking about. Oh, Hallowed Oath. That's what it's called.
Huh? I don't know what that is.
That's the game that I think he's playing. Yeah, I'll look at it when I'm done with this.
Blue glow in the glass, your name in the air. Soft blur in my hands, like I almost was there. I ride this slow wave through the afternoon. Every little spark turns into a bridge, and I drift through the hush between the hours. I can feel something warm under the clouds.
Okay, now Inaruk, that they're going to be mostly immune to disease. So I want to use fire, ice, poison, and magic.
Sorry, what?
Inaruk, the plane of hate, they're mostly
Yeah.
resistant to disease. So I want to use it. Take the disease off, use a different one.
Footsteps in the mist, but I'm moving along. Old feelings return like rain on the skin. Tender little waves pull me back in, and I drift past the edge of yesterday. I can feel your shadow turn to gold and fade. Oh, memory drift. Hold me. Oh, memory drift. Fool me slowly. Through the dark, through the light, I keep floating. I keep floating.
That's funny.
If I close my eyes, I can hear the glow. Every broken piece starts to learn to flow. The night opens wide, and I let it show.
distinction. My poison. My ice, my element. Actually, it says the inner root. See? Everything else. I don't know what that chick does, but we're gonna kill her. Paladin. Four. Warrior, I'm a paladin. Oh, this real quick. %30 of the time, it works every time. What you got? I am right with you, dude. I was playing Paladin, Monk, Enchanter, and it was fun. There's a lot more dancing and stances, I feel, with the Bard to make the Bard instead of Enchanter.
over me.
This is gonna actually be my oh, welcome back, by the way. So rude. This is actually gonna end up being my final. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be questing as the Bard Monk Paladin. I'm going to be farming as the Bard Monk Paladin. After trying a bunch of different combinations in the beta and leveling, oh, how many? Bard, Cleric, Monk, Chanter, Druid, Paladin, and then doing a couple others in the beta. This is where I'm sticking. All AAs are. Bard is an AA, extremely AA heavy class, because you need to have, first off, you need to start off immediately with the symphonic auras. Now, don't let the 10 slots fool you. It's every other slot is 0. So I immediately did that, and then I went right for instrument mastery, because you want to increase the song potencies by 60%. Then I went to Jam Fest. Then there was a singing one too, I think. Singing, then I went to singing. Yeah, you gotta have them. They're a must. But because of the way that it works, I went back to Archetype and I started. Oh, I have 10. I could actually use it now. I've been trying to get the healing up. So next I'm gonna start working on Healing Gift. Next is Healing Gift.
Lost my body, but my mind glitches in the labyrinth. Hesitation, trepidation to become data. Consciousness fades away.
Okay. So I actually found this out today. You go into your list, right? The one. Come on. Do search for chance. Besides the clarity in the battle and the actual spells, like this is an actual spell, it's not a chant. Oh, it is. But these are the chants. Tyun's chant of poison, Tyun's chant of frost, Tyun's chant of the chant of flames, and fulfills Petrolating chant. Curtailing chant. These are the ones you want to level up, because when you set up your melody macro, these have to be 2.5 or less to get all of them on and have them all stay on. Which means they have to be at least level 5. The symphonic auras, which is basically the buffs and the regens, leveling them doesn't do anything. It doesn't increase the ticks or how much you heal for or regen. It doesn't increase the potency of how much strength or dex you get from your different songs. It doesn't increase the amount of your damage shield's gonna put out or the absorption shields you're gonna take on. Those don't matter. So those are the first things you want to level up, and I'm working on leveling on 10. And don't forget to, and I found this out late in the game and when I say late in the game, late leveling Bard. Bards have a thing called melodies. And what it does is, if you notice, I'm not touching anything and it's chain casting. What did I get? Ruby Crown, crap. Well, Eversong is now 4. I think it was 4. It chain casts up. You could do up to 4. So here's all my Tayuns. And then the melody macro is basically that. Now the reason why you have to put the Tayuns on the macro instead of the buffs is because the coding is a little weird, and it took me a while to find this. The coding is a little weird. If you try to use a aura, prophetic aura buff that is more than or the same like bonus spot, the same type, it won't cast. You'll just sit there and you'll try to cast and you won't. So you gotta it's kind of like one of those, you gotta tinker, put one thing on your bar and then see if you could cast it and see if that'll work. Because my original plan was to have the first, the second, the third bar, you know, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These were going to be my DPS, and I was going to put these as a melody for regens. But because the regens don't stack, and because they're not considered targets, it doesn't work. But a lot of it, I didn't know about the slash melody command until yesterday, day before yesterday, something like that. Yep. And until you get those spells up to 2.5 cast time or less, you're only going to be able to keep up 3. Like this guy seems to be immune to disease and poison. And he's seriously kicking my ass. There we go, I got a proc off. Yep. You are very welcome. I did the math today. That's how I know it's 2.5 or less. Just realized all my goddamn buffs are gone. That's not good. Wonder how long they've been gone. Alright. Yeah. Quest item. Blood Moon. Shadow Knight only. And it's one-handed. So, you want to talk about crazy combos? Today, I saw a Shadow Knight, Paladin, Berserker. And they were raffle stomping everything they came across. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that combo actually worked. shit, I forgot to rebuff again.
And giants pacing far. Ruins with their names.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. It took me forever to go from 0 to 50 on my first set of characters. And I went on a couple of raids with a couple of friends because I had Enchanter, and no one's playing with an Enchanter, everyone's playing with a Bard. And so I got some decent gear. Did that for a day or two. And then decided to start leveling another class, Trio. Ironically enough, a lot of that gear was usable, and I flew. I went from 0 to 50 in like 6 days, maybe. Doesn't take that long once you get decent gear. It doesn't take long at all. I do need to level up Wizard. Just for the ports. I was thinking about doing SK Shaman Wizard. If I have problems, I could drop in another class.
And the future feels so near.
Now, I can't find it, but on one of their old streams, one of the old dev streams, they did say every class you level to 50, you get a bonus, so it's easier to level the next one to 50. Yeah, a lot of people did Druid Wizard and then a tank / DPS class. A lot of people did. I didn't. I'm going to. But I think there was a third teleport class. Wasn't there a third teleport class? Pretty sure there was. Gonna kill it fast. Oh, it looks like that's it. I thought there was another one. Okay. Yeah, you do have to do a lot of stance dancing. Oh my god. This is on 0. Sucks. He's immune to... Oh! Immune to, looks like, disease and poison.
Finally got regeneration.
My God.
9 extra health per stick.
Holy crap. Wow, this guy's no joke, even on 0. Out of resources. Right at the end, I'm out of resources. Wow. I'm wearing that. Wearing that too. Wow, Inuruk on 0 really beat me down. I passed, but I had no mana at the end. I had none.
Yeah, I took him out on D4 4 times now. He's
You
a
also
bitch.
have a shit ton of plus 10s.
I've only got 2.
Thank you. Holy shit, dude.
Got my chest and my sword. That's it.
Yeah, I don't
Everything
want to.
else is
I don't
5
want to
or
work
lower.
on my chest to make that plus 10 just yet, and I don't have very good weapons either. Also, it didn't help that he was immune to disease, poison, and ice. I think it was.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He is a bitch. That's why, like, I was complaining the other day that death wasn't there, because D4 on Interrock, D4 on all of the bosses in multiplayer is like 2.5 times harder.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah. And you see what I go through. You've seen how many times I've died in those fights.
Yeah, I have. All right.
Your body, rock.
You want to try and do a D4 moat farm?
What D4 mode farm?
Hate. Has to be hate. We're over leveled for everything else.
Nah, man, I'm doing D4 Befallen right now.
And you're getting moats
Talking
from
about
that?
over leveled. Huh?
You're getting moats from that? Oh wait. You're
Fuck yeah.
yeah, you're at low level though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a shit ton of modes. I got 11 majors and 2 potentials this entire time you've been doing bosses since I asked what you was doing. I joined a guy and we were doing D4 Fallen. I'm gonna level and then I'm gonna get out of here. My sleep schedule's been fucked. I woke up at 11 o'clock the other night, like an hour after I went to sleep. And I ended up staying up all fucking night and it wrecked my schedule.
Well, I guess
Rock your body. Come on,
we'll go to
rock your
Pete for a little while.
Rock your body, rock your body. Come on, rock your body. I really like having my Spellblade with healing in my first slot. I can really heal up really fast with
Yeah. Well, that's how I stay. How I heal most of the time is Spellblade, and I put the Superior Healing in the first slot. When you hit, now it's very hit or miss. It's very random. But when you're running at max attack speed and you have there it is. When you're running at max attack speed and you're running monk, all those extra hits, you proc it a lot. And it's funny because when I was playing as a druid, paladin, enchanter, I wrote it off. I was like, well, this is worthless. Not even thinking about the monk at the time.
Oh god, some of these people are fucking hilarious. Hey chief, I busted a few froglocks shooting dice peacefully in Onathal swamp. I found a few baggies of phosphorus powder. One of them made some quick movements and I had to shoot them to defend myself. I'll send the report in tomorrow in Kenneth's home office. That's fucking hilarious.
Are you, when you say it's talking a lot with enchanter, I know you're running the haste. Are you running monk? Because monk has all those extra hits.
Well, I just got another fucking major. 12 I've gotten in here so far. And I'm soloing now because that guy had to go.
How monk bar? Yeah. It's good. I'll tell you this much. I like the buffs better because of the enchanter. The enchanter's buff top off better. but at the same time, running bards, you have a lot more damage. And that extra damage makes a difference when you get slowed. Because we all know that the monk's main thing is speed, speed, speed. Attack hard, attack fast. When you are slowed, you are dog shit, and
I
you
love
will
that
not
I've got
be
cannibalized
rocking
now, too.
Spellblade.
That's fucking beautiful. It might not be fast at this low level, but it still fucking comes in clutch. I don't have to stay stopped as long, you know?
Yep.
%, and I'll ding 24 and
We're gonna go up to D1. What's today? Today's third. Got so much shit going on.
I really hate when my pet attacks the one I'm not attacking. And then I've got to fucking taunt it off of him.
Nope. Another thing that I like about having Bard, I like having Bard because I get pick lock, tracking, and forage. Actually, that might be Monk. Monk might be giving me forage. You singing yourself over there, Cal?
Mario!
Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, the fucking castle. You know the fucking ghost house in the castle?
Oh, I'm familiar.
I've been playing a lot
it's
of
nuts,
fucking Mario with my niece.
Oh, that's why. I don't even have Spellblade going.
A lot of Mario.
Now I'm using mana and endurance.
I'm so glad that they increased the experience gain on the higher difficulties. Like, I'm killing stuff the same level as me on D4 and getting 3% experience. Instead of 1 on D0, you know?
I think you and I sometime next week need to just say fuck everybody else and go to the Plane of Sky and start farming that place.
Yeah, Joe was wanting to this week, but I said the other day when we were raiding, I said we should discuss it in chat and set up a day we just all go, and no one said anything. So I'm not the one that's gonna initiate it. I'm happily enjoying leveling up all of my classes. I'm an altaholic too, so.
Oh, I'm familiar with your gameplay style, bro.
Yep. In between, I'll sprinkle in a few bosses here on the highest difficulty, and I'll do a little of this, a little of that. I never was one for questing. And Plains of Sky, that's all it is it's fucking 16 major quests times 5. Because there's 16 classes, 5 quests each class. And that's the whole fucking gist of it.
Oh yeah,
Every
dude.
item in Plains of Sky is fucking quest item.
Dude, so I met him
Every
playing
item. You think
Doom.
your inventory management was bad?
And
Wait till you get in Plains of Sky.
when I
every
started playing with
fucking
him, this
item
is,
a
you know,
fucking quest
when you first hear it,
item for one of the classes.
before you know him, you would like, oh, this guy's talking out of his
That's
ass.
the
He talks
whole
too much.
fucking thing. The reason
And then I
don't
found
wanna
out that
fucking do it right now
he wasn't talking out of his
is
ass.
it's so many fucking quests.
Like, not even a little
16
bit.
classes, 5 quests per
And
class. What does that math out?
It
Fucking
blows my mind on how much this
80?
guy farms.
I don't fucking know.
Wait. You finished 93 quests
80.
over
yeah,
the weekend?
It's fucking 80 on the dot. I don't know how I did that math in my fucking head. So that's 80 fucking quests with fucking 3 items per quest to 5 items per quest.
Yeah,
you know?
and you and I need to do that shit together. Because I won't
saddest
lie,
part
I will
is-
get bored to shit doing it by myself.
The worst part is, like, I don't know what all goes for what quest. Like, I haven't got a list of all of it. I mean, I guess I could go
EQ
through and
Companion.
individually write down what item from each list I need.
So apparently
but-
there's a website called EQ Companion that's extraordinarily helpful. Someone on YouTube is telling me.
Yeah.
And they're saying that they did 93 quests over the weekend using that site. So something we'll have to look into.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
I know the monk ones. Plain of Sky is where you go for monk shit. But you also got to do a lot of shit for the avenge soul something fiery something for the paladin. Oh, never mind. It's an app.
Soulfire.
EQ Companion is an app. It is
Yeah.
not a website.
I don't know what it is. Guess we'll Google it and see what the community says about it too. Because I know a lot of stuff is against terms of service and shit. So I just hit 24. Like legit, barely tap into 24.
EQ Companion, huh?
I have 0% into the level.
And it works with Legends? I know there's a lot of changes with Legends.
I was really hoping I had a lot of anime today, but I didn't have the one fucking episode of anime.
It's called EQ Companion or the EverQuest Companion? Not getting hits on either one. Oh, it's not an app on your phone. It's an app for your PC.
Well, all in all, total today I made 1,200 platinum, so I can't be too upset.
I don't know. I feel platinum is fucking worthless in this.
For now,
I don't think you could link.
you never know. Once people gear
I don't
up,
think
they'll have that
links
fucking.
get,
They'll have
links
all of their
get,
stuff, and there's a lot of stuff
auto
in Plains
modded.
of Sky that's fucking tradable. So
The only reason why I have it set up that way is because I don't know all the, you know, I'm not a huge streamer, so I don't have mods doing shit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get off here and get out of here. You have a wonderful and blessed night, homie.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
Is it on GitHub?
Goblins in the black laugh behind the stone. Ice giants rise like towers over bone. I keep my blade up, I keep
Yeah, URLs get auto deleted or whatever.
chase the ghost. Need a wink of heart through my fur coat. Still I press
Keep
ahead on
images
frozen
download.
deeper in the dark, past the shattered gate. Every hidden turn writes a code of fate. The ceiling falls.
Also have guess meter, float, plays, quest, and tracking. Okay. Downloading it. I'll have to tinker with it so I can get it working for when I start doing Sky. I've been using a very, very basic thing called EQ Buddy. It's just download. It's all it does is read your log files and tells you who's doing the most. It's a DPS meter. It tells you who's doing the most damage, and it also tells you in case the spam goes by too quick what you looted from the last fight. It does HOTS. It does it's not running right now, that's why I gotta think. It does spawn timers. It's a little weird. I absolutely believe you. I downloaded it. I will set it up probably sometime tomorrow. Especially since you said you were able to do all those quests. And does it actually keep track for you? That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, I definitely will have to have that set up before I go to Sky. Does it do other stuff too? Because I've been trying to keep track of with a fucking pen and paper of the items that I have for the Fiery Avenger sword, and looks very complicated. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? The capstone paladin sword, like the end game sword for one-handed. The one-handed end game sword for paladin. And my purpose, my plan is to get that sword and the Wu Mastery glove, if that's what you call it. And those will be my weapons. Oh, if you're leveling monk, you absolutely need to go to Castle Mistmore and get this fucking thing. Hold on. You need to get that. Monk or Beastmaster only. And it absorbs 42 points of damage. Heals you.
every
Absolutely, and that belongs on that monk fist. Is that Sword of the Ocean better than the Fiery Avenger? Because the Sword of the Ocean looks like it might. It's like, you know, could be argued. That fucker's immune to. Hit him with two things. We're doing this. Yeah, dude, that I started doing it. Not actually doing it. What I started doing was going around killing the shit and getting all the items, like the 2 books, and then I got two of the testaments, like the one where you have to kill the guy in Freeport. I did not realize that was gonna make me at negative 1,000 right off the cuff. I was like, yep, I can never step foot in Freeport again because that is a faction grind I don't want to do. Oh, but damn, dude, that's some serious dedication and work. Yeah, I tipped my hat to you, man. 93 quests in a goddamn weekend in Sky. This guy's immune to fucking everything. Funny, this guy is strictly physical damage. What do you mean they lowered XP? I know they... I wouldn't know, I'm level 50. I know they said that they increased XP for groups. I haven't seen that.
conceal. Stars blink out, but you remain.
Warrior.
In the chaos, you keep me sane. Venom.
She's immune to poison. That way. That's how much I was getting when I was down there. Anywhere between 1.75 to like 2.5. Doesn't sound like it changed. Next one's gonna be 4, and then the one after that's gonna be 6. Oh, that's a lot. Start my new job on Monday. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. Happy because it'd be nice to have some fucking income again. Not happy because it's gonna cut into my game time. Thank you.
Guildhall voices drift through open beams. Steps on rope and plank like a floating dream. A child runs laughing.
Please stay.
Moonlit posts. Someone mends a cloak. And the evening glows.
Hold on to that. Excuse me.
Then the village hums and everything feels right. Take me home, under the stars. I'm not alone. Caladan, take me home. Caladan, stay with me. Caladan, set me free. Over would crush bone shadow, crossing far fields with their packs in tow.
Like I said, and it's weird. So they hired me part-time. So listen to this. They hired me part-time. Now I know how it works. I know the reason why they're hiring people part-time instead of full-time is they don't have to pay for benefits. But they says, even though it's labeled as 20 hours a week, it says you'll be averaging 36. And I says, well, you know, did it full-time. He says, yeah, but we don't pay for insurance. Now, luckily, I'm also retired, so I have a pension and my own insurance already. So I didn't need that. But now listen. Overtime starts after 20 hours. Right. But it starts at, because you're considered part-time, the overtime starts at 20 hours. But once you go over 20 hours, you're officially, it's officially time and a half. Now, mathematically, apparently that's cheaper than paying benefits. Okay, so I also pay for mine. But the way it works is, because I was considered what's called a hazardous duty employee, I only had to work for, at the time, 20 years. It changed while I was working there, but I had enough time in where they couldn't touch me. So I only had to work for 20, but I worked 22. And the reason why I left was because they were changing the way the retirement works. So I left with my current insurance. I have to pay for it, but it's a very small percentage of what I was paying them when I was working. It was a uniform job, dude. Let's just say didn't see the best of society. No, I wasn't a police officer. So here's my position. I don't have to go back to work. My pension is enough to keep me fed, keep me living with the kids, right? But I don't have any extra money for anything else. No vacations, no weekend trips, no, let's go spend $300 at an amusement park. No, all that, the extracurricular fun stuff. I don't have any of the income for that. I wish it was that easy. What's this fucker drop?
Rain on the lane, silver on glass. Your tail lights fade and the hours pass. Slow little pulse under my skin. I keep driving on like a wire within. Hold me in the glow. Let the low beams roll. Time turns soft and slow down this empty road. Break glass run, oh, never done. Break glass run, midnight in my lungs. Hold me close, oh, and let go.
I'm just gonna head
Screens in the
out.
dark, blinking like stars. Old map of the night on my dashboard, scars. Palm on the wheel, head full of haze. I chase that feeling through the mirror rain. Hold me in the glow. Let the low
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
time turn soft and slow.
Apparently, I went upstairs.
This empty
Not realize I don't remember going upstairs, but I went upstairs.
break glass run, oh, never done. Break glass run, midnight in my lungs. Hold me close, oh, and let soft static bloom. Every red sign fades into blue.
Best kill ever. Oh no. I gotta empty my bags. Nothing. EQ is one of those games I love it and I hate it at the same time, but I'm enjoying myself with it. I like Legends. I'm playing Legends. That's the new variant. And I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Wish these assholes stop. One. There we go. So, I played EverQuest when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and I quit right after the first AA revamp. So, right before Planes of Power, and revamp left a really bad taste in my mouth, so I never went back. And then EverQuest 2 came out. I loved EverQuest 2. I was into that to all hell. I liked the original EverQuest 2. I don't like what it is now. I think what it is now is trash. But I went back to EverQuest 2 probably about 2 years ago because they announced what was called an Origin server. And it was basically EverQuest vanilla. How it was, no microtransactions. There were, but it wasn't anywhere near how it is now. You needed a group to do stuff. Took you forever to level. It was vanilla EQ2. And when that launched, when EQ2 Origins launched, it was like this. It was its own download. It was a game. Although it did have it was part of the all access pass or whatever it is. And the promise of the Origin variant of EverQuest 2 was one expansion a week. That's it. A year. That's it. So with that in mind, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to play it. And I did. I played it for probably about 14 months. So it took them 13 months to release the first expansion because it had to be redone specifically for Origins. And then they said, it's too difficult. We're going to fast track the expansions to this point. So they were ramming 4 expansions a year down our goddamn throats. So that's one every 3 months. And they says, until you catch up to this particular expansion. Ironically enough, that particular expansion is when microtransactions went absolutely insane. So essentially, it wasn't making enough money and they wanted their paychecks. So I was like, okay, that's it for me. Then they announced this game. Does it have microtransactions? Yes. To make you level faster? No, but it makes the game easier. Have I dropped $50? Yup. But other than that, well, technically 70 because the game was. But it's a good variant. I like that I could go on adventures with friends. I also like the fact that I don't need people. I could just get on, grind for a couple hours, do a couple quests, and then call it a day. I don't have to wait for anybody, which is absolutely fantastic for. You know, I kind of wish it was like this when I was in high school, so I didn't have to come home from school and then basically look for a group until after dinner. Finally get into a group on 3 different waiting lists. Remember that? You're on the list. You're on the list. Then able to game only for a couple hours, and then I had to leave because I had to go to school the next day. So. All right. My horde is maxed out. Problem. Real problem. Now I have to go through all this and find out what the hell I'm supposed to get for, and I still need it. I don't need these rings. Sure. Watch me get rid of all these items and find out later on they're like crafting or something. That's a quest item.
Keep your heart hard. The floor glows red, and the heat grows large. No turning back now. No daylight above. We came this far. We came for the blood. Down in our coffin's lair. Down in our coffin's lair. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. Down in our coffin's lair. Down in our coffin's lair. Hold the line, hold the flame. Hold the line, hold the flame. Rivers cut through the rock like scars that never sleep. Old bones in the black guard the secrets in the deep. Our armor drinks the blood.
Quest item.
Our boots shake on the stone.
That's not.
Still we press through the roar. Still we do not walk alone. Keep your head low. Keep your heart high. The floor glows red, and the heat grows large. No turning back now. No daylight above. We came this far. We came for the blood. Down in our coffin's lair. Down in our coffin's lair. We are not afraid. We are not afraid.
That's an. Pretty sure that's a crafting item.
Hold the line, hold the flame. Hold the line, hold the flame. Then the cavern opens wide.
Most of this shit is crafting stuff. So eventually, when I get to the point where
Gold eyes in the fire.
I don't not that I don't have much to do, but I need friends to help because I'm terrible. That's when. How many of these things do I have? That's when I'll actually start grinding out some crafting stuff. I got fletching up to like 150 or so already.
I look into the flame, and I call his name.
Quest. Quest. Very placeable. I don't know what that means. No, it's funny because usually I'm a huge crafter. Oh, thanks. I'm pretty chill. My stream is pretty chill. I'm not one of the overzealous people that go nuts, rage out. I'll complain, but that's about it. Life's too short, man. Holy shit. They're 166 platinum each. Think. Yeah. So I understand the concept. Like, a lot of people just want to portray like a character. You know what I mean? And I did something a little different. I'm portraying myself, the character, as myself. If that makes any sense. I mean, do I troll my friends? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I claim to be all-knowing about certain things? Nope. Do I fuck up? A lot. And that's the whole premise, is it's not... A buddy of mine came up with a slogan that he's been trying to get me to use. He's also another small streamer. And the slogan, he says, it's not a miscast if it's funny. Yeah, the money kind of flows, but it does flow, but it's equal to, like, when people are selling stuff, they're like, yeah, I'm selling this, it's 8K. I mean, I'm holding 8K, I got another 10 in the bank, but it's proportionate. So I don't want people to think that oh yeah, this guy's selling this really nice item that everyone's trying to find for a couple hundred. No. Like, it's funny. Cal, the guy who was in here earlier, he was like, oh yeah, I couldn't find this one item, so I got pissed off and bought it off of somebody for 9K. Like, Cal, you didn't tell me. I got 3 of them. Like, are you serious? I says, I am absolutely serious. I got 3 of them. Question is, am I gonna need this? Bank it and be safe. Oh, do I actually have the item, or do I have just the exaltations? Nope, there it is. This is what he was looking for. He wanted the improved healing 3. Crazy part is I thought I have an exaltation of it too. Nope, guess not. But on this, the must. Gotta have it for this build. Oh yeah, I got it in the hole. The hole?
Your silver heart calls me home. Glass city dreams, we're not alone.
It drops off of a named rat that drops the torch. It also drops off Master Yale, which is the raid boss. It's a low end raid boss. I was doing him by myself at like level 45, maybe 42, something like that. And the construct mobs. There's a couple of named ones that pop up in there. So if you go in the hole and you make your way to the dungeon area where the rats are, on the west side there's a cell that spawns the named rat Slizik the Mighty. He drops that and the idol. More often he drops this. But when I saw that, I immediately was like, ooh, improved healing. I definitely want that. Especially for this loadout. Now I have 15,000. I'm going to have 20. And the sad part is putting money in the bank is pointless because it's not like it was 30 years ago. You don't drop it and it doesn't weigh anything. I remember playing this and having to drop silver and copper on the ground because my character was walking so slow because I was overburdened with goddamn coins. Anytime after every like hour or so, you had to go back to a bank. Otherwise, it was just you're pissing money away. But anyway, it's late. I've been on longer than I wanted to be. Well, I'm going to call it here. What's today? Today's Thursday. Probably play this again tomorrow. I will attempt to, not interrupt, but I'm going to attempt to do a White Dragon's name, Lady Vox. I did her on 0. I still need to do her on. Oh wait, well tomorrow it'll reset for the daily solos anyway. So I'll probably do Nagy a bunch of times. But anyway, well I want to say good night. Okay, thank you for being here and hanging out, and I very much do appreciate it. Oh, I don't miss that shit at all, dude. I was around when people used to kill themselves over this game. Literally lose their bodies, lose their corpse runs, and off themselves. It was in the papers. And my mother would always be like, aren't you playing the game? Yes, Mom, but I'm not a loser. Anyway. Like I said, if you haven't followed me on Kick or Twitch or sub to my YouTube, please do so. They really do help me out. You don't have to hit the freaking alert button, come and hang out every time I go live, but that follow will help, and it's very nice of you. So if you haven't, please do, and if you have, thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Do some more farming, a little bit more grinding. I'm going to try and get a grind group for B4 Hate to do a moat farm, but we'll see how that turns out. Anyways, have a good night. Take care.
Wizard Hood entered the workshop one night to make every candle burn twice as bright. He waved his wand and shouted with cheer that each Each little flame grew a mouth and an ear.
They can give us advice now. Unrequested advice has been archived.
He bottled a potion of shimmering blue, then added 3 powders instead of just 2. It rattled and bubbled and jumped from the shelf, then grew tiny feet and escaped by itself.
It appears highly motivated. Miscast confirmed.
Wizardhood cast a spell.
Oh no!
Not again. The gargoyle started to sing and formed a choir of 10.
Success! Success! It worked exactly right!
Then it began raining indoors all night.
Experiment archived. Miscast confirmed again.
He enchanted the stairs so they could roam, but they feared every height and refused to go home. He summoned 3 helpers to clean up the hall. They formed their own union and cleaned nothing at all.
I consider morale an improvement. The archives disagree.
He marched to the portal with hammer in hand and said, I shall fix what I don't understand. He struck portal 3B with one mighty blow. Now nobody knows where it will go.
It worked differently yesterday. Portal 3B is considerably less stable.
Wizardhood mixed a potion.
Oh no!
Not again. The books grew legs and marched like tiny paper men.
Progress! Progress! They've learned to explore!
Then they marched to shelf 42 and demanded a tour.
Incident archived. Please experiment no more. Sentinel! Put everything under partial success!
And tomorrow, he'll probably attempt it again.
Request denied.